Welcome back to the Cricket Wireless 2020-21 SWAC Men's Basketball Virtual Media Day. I'm your host, James Redd, and now we go to the capital city of Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to talk to the head coach of the Jaguars of Southern University, Coach Sean Woods. Coach, thank you for joining us.
You're a basketball guy through and through. It's in your DNA. You're a self-described hard-nosed coach. How now with the new COVID protocols, do you have to change? Do you have to dial it back? What do you have to do now when you're trying to communicate to your players?
Well, right now you got to be realistic because we didn't have a summer, and a lot of these guys couldn't really work out where they were. So, we had to be careful because now we're coming back and trying to be smart and safe with the COVID situation. But not only that, we're trying to be smart and safe with injuries. So I didn't really hone in. Normally I'm a pickup guy. It's mandatory to play pickup, individuals and all that. We really hadn't we've only really had 2 good weeks of everything, of individuals. And, now that we got this week here, we're able to do some team stuff. But I can't just go in and go full blast. We're being smart about it. The main thing right now is I'm just trying to get their skill level back and their wind up and, really count on the weight room to get their body hard enough to go through the rigorous practices that we have. And we had 1 or 2, and it's our method's kind of working. Now it's just really getting their wind back. But I really scaled back on a lot of things from a competitive standpoint. Didn't want them banging up against each other and things like that. Until the time permitted itself, till I felt comfortable for their bodies to be hard enough to go up, and have that type of physical impact.
When you look at yourself on the sidelines, normally you're going to use that voice and you're going to yell and say some things. Do you have to rethink that now with the new COVID protocols?
Well, you still have to have your same culture. The good thing about this year is I got all my guys pretty much back. So they know. You know what I mean? Getting these new guys that are high major transfers, to get their minds right on, hey, I know you think you transferred down, but the same expectations, are here or even more because I'm going to coach you harder than where you came from. And I got 2 guys last year, Mel and Day, who only averaged 1 point a game where they came from. 1 point a game. They didn't even average 10 minutes a game. And our team was better than the team they left, and they had no chance of being a pro. And both of them are pros now, playing professionally overseas. So now I got to get these new guys, to really hone in on how hard we work, the demands that we have, the accountability that we hold on and off the court. And once they get it, it'll be just like them. But the good thing is, I ain't got that much of a learning curve because all the older guys know it. We didn't know how to win. 14 new guys last year. It took us a while to learn how to win. We were playing hard enough. We were playing tough enough. We'd be winning most of the games at half and things like that, but then we didn't know how to close them. But because we had very inexperienced guys and playing together, knowing how to finish. And once we learned that, that was it. That was the final piece.
Looking at your roster this year, I see a person on there wearing I think he'll wear number 11, and his last name is Woods. He's a freshman. You don't know him.
Man, it was hard getting him too. I told my assistants, I said, if we can't get him, we all fired.
So how does it feel to have your son on the roster and at school with you?
You know what? I don't know yet because I haven't been able to coach him. You know what I'm saying? He's got a nagging injury right now, a knee injury, a little patella tendonitis that's real, that's really bothering him. So hasn't helped, but the good thing is there's no pressure. He's been here, he's been around me, he knows what to expect, but there's no pressure for him coming in and have to just really do things because I got very experienced guards that he can, that he can play behind and push and practice and things like that. So I'm looking forward to just him being around. He knows me and he knows, things come easy to him because he's been around me. But, it's going to be interesting, but I'm looking forward to it. But the good thing is I got some veteran guys that, that can take him, about under their wings and do the things that, and it doesn't have to be a significant impact on him having to come in and really do some things. So that makes it a little easier.
When you look at the conference, I know that you had your guys poised to shock the world and come home with that tournament title. when you look at it this season, do you think that your team should be ranked right there in the top 3, top 1, or it's going to be a packed house on trying to dethrone Prairie View as champion?
You know what? I think I got the best team in the league, and I don't care where they got me ranked. I'm just worried about my team, getting my team through all this madness, prepared for January, and then we'll let the chips fall where they may. But I'm feeling confident in what I got and what's in my locker room. I can't worry about anybody else, what they got me ranked. That really doesn't even matter at this point. You know, I just hope we can get through the year and give our guys a chance to finish what we didn't get a chance to finish last spring. And I just feel so bad for Mel and Day and other guys that's not on our team anymore from last year that they didn't get to finish and receive some of the fruits from their hard labor.
Coach, we thank you so very much, and good luck to you this season. And before I let you go, you're an Indianapolis native. How weird was it to have the 500 with no fans, no celebration, no nothing?
How about this? The 500, and I played at Kentucky, and there was no fans at the Derby either.
All right, thank you so very much, Coach. Good luck to you.
Appreciate it.
All right, Mr. Shivers, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I got a question. You're from Seat Pleasant, Maryland, correct?
Sure. See, Pleasant, Maryland, the best city in the world.
Okay, so I just need to know who has better crabs, Louisiana or Maryland?
Oh, Maryland by far. It's not even close.
So wait a minute now, hold on. Were you shocked the first time you came here and people weren't sprinkling seasoning on top of the shell? It was already in the water.
I actually was very surprised, especially with the crawfish, because it's not big in Maryland, but down here it seems like it's everybody's favorite thing to eat. So it was definitely a little adjustment with the food.
So have you partaken in a little crawfish?
I have. I'll say I like it. It's not as good as Maryland seafood, but I do like crawfish.
All right. Well, let's talk a little basketball. You're a redshirt senior. Last year you were on that bus. How tragic was it that you guys couldn't finish the job that you started off trying to accomplish?
Well, it was very devastating for the team because at that point we were just rolling. We were winning games. Everything was clicking, defense, offense. And especially with the seniors, those guys who didn't get to finish the season with us, it was just like, we know we're on the way and we're on the way. We're going to win the SWAC and then we're going to the conference tournament. I mean, we're going to win and go to NCAA. So for that to just be ended, at a snap of a finger, it was pretty tough for the team. And, I think it does give us some more hunger, like the team, the people who are returning. It gives us more hunger because we know where we would have been if the season had not ended how it ended. So we're still hungry. We're still coming.
I hear you. When you look at the squad that you have coming back, are you going to be even better defensively, or can we expect to see a little bit more offense from this year's squad?
I definitely think we'll be better defensively because we already know most of the returning players. We have about almost 10 returning players, and all of us already know the schemes in the defense, and we don't have to take those necessary out-of-conference games to learn a couple of the schemes. So all we got to do is bring these new guys along, a couple of them, and just get them rolling, and then, we'll be a juggernaut on defense.
For your personal game, are you a better defensive guy, or you like to just light it up and shoot it?
I would say both, because when the offense is rolling, you definitely want to play defense. You want to lock up other guys. So it goes hand in hand. You can't have one without the other.
How different has it been on campus? I know Southern University always has a vibrant student life. How different is it, the fact that you have to do all the social distancing and COVID protocol?
Well, honestly, it's not as tough for us because with our practices and our team workouts and stuff, it keeps us busy. And it gives us more time for schoolwork and not have to be on campus socializing. So if you really want to be focused and set in, the social life is hard, but you can manage when the end goal is a championship in the ring.
What will it take for this year's team to win that championship and hoist that trophy?
Teamwork, togetherness, and just becoming one. It's always individual accolades that everybody wants to achieve, but when everybody is focused on the same goal, I mean, you really can't be beat. Everybody has to buy in. You can't have one guy lingering. So, you're only as good as your weakest link. So you got to bring him along and just make the whole team strong.
All right. We thank you so very much. Good luck to you this season.
Thank you.